1. Oh, what a finish from Connor Roberts! Rodriguez, chance for Rodriguez! Can he score again? Josh Brown has got it! Oh, what a big goal! Rotating, and we're set to get underway on a massive night. Oh, here we go! And there's a goal for Ian Matson on his Burnley debut. Welcome to Turf Moor for this afternoon's Championship fixture where Burnley take on Blackpool, and welcome to our pre-match show. We'll be here until kick-off, where you can switch over to Clarets Plus for live audio commentary or a full match stream in selected territories around the globe. Joining us today is a man that needs no introduction, our very own Ashley Westwood. Helps it up for Westwood, that's 4, super finish. Westwood's got the 4th. Headed away partially. Might fall for Westwood! What a finish from the skipper! Ashley Westwood with a goal.
Going to take the corner over there, top end of Anfield. It's gone all the way through, it's not taken a touch and it's gone in. The corner has floated straight in.
Like ball in for Westwood! Finally lead! Ashley Westwood! Oh, what a time to get your first of the season! Look at the support here. Techniques Marlon looks it back inside. A finish! And Westwood's got the goal. Ashley, welcome to the press box.
Thanks,
How are you doing?
Good, very good, thank you. Very good.
I've got to say, you look ready to play now.
I feel like I am. Obviously, I've got to be a bit careful, but I'm getting there, slowly getting there, and it's been a long journey, but it's seeing the light now at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it was back in April, wasn't it? The game at West Ham, and it was a difficult few minutes for me on commentary. I mean, you look magnificent now. You look, better than ever, can I say?
I feel good. Obviously, it gives you. I've focused on the positives, given the time off from football. I've never had a break, so I'm looking at that, working with the physios and just trying to get myself to the best shape I can and ready for when I come back, mate, hopefully.
And you're looking to keep involved, aren't you, with the team? I know you've been on the sidelines, done a little bit with the under-18s as well, haven't you? So you've been keeping busy.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. I wanted to. Obviously, I'm doing my badges now. Jonesy and the staff in the academy have been brilliant with me, and obviously Vinny and Bellas have been helping me out, talking me through things, and I'm learning from the best. So I'm keeping myself busy and fully involved with football. I'm seeing it from a different angle as well now. So
and you'll see it from a different angle here as well.
It's beautiful up here, I must admit. It's stunning.
It's the best view possible of a game, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks easy from up here.
You can see why managers are mic'd up sometimes, can't you, with somebody at the top of the stand?
Yeah, you see obviously you see everything. It's I'm really looking forward to when the game kicks off. You see the pockets that were, and I'll be able to see what we've been working on the training ground, because I've been watching it closely. So it's interesting today, because these like to play football as well. Yes,
Blackpool. Yeah. You've been taking the bike out and you've been alongside the lads when they're training, aren't you? So you know what's going on.
I've been trying to stay as involved as I can. Obviously, it's hard. Some days I have to stay inside and you can feel like you're away from the team. But no, like I said, Vinny's trying to get me involved, and we're in every meeting together. So that's brilliant. The attention to detail is thorough, and he wants everyone on board. So yeah, we're developing into a strong group, and I'm sure it's the last few games we've seen that we're dominating the ball, and that's what Vinny wants. It's just now the final third where we can tidy up the detail, and we'll be a proper team.
He is very impressive, isn't he? Attention to detail is unbelievable.
He's a workaholic. It's phenomenal. Obviously, when I've been doing the coaching with the 15s, Bellas is there till late at night, and it's showing on the pitch, and long may it continue. Yeah, just a goal or two. That's all in the last couple of games, hasn't it? Yeah, that's the hardest bit of football. That's what Bella's going to be working on. We've got good players here who can create stuff. We brought a new sign in. It looks like he's going to be exciting. Hopefully we can get Twiney back soon as well. So we're looking up. Absolutely. Let me give you the team news. Burnley have made a signing, of course. Darko Cherlinov joined us yesterday from Stuttgart. He's on the bench. So Burnley look like this. Aaron Muric in goal, Connor Roberts right back, Ian Matson left back, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Charlie Taylor in the centre. Holding roles for Josh Cullen and Jack Cork. Ahead of them, Coutinho, Josh Brownhill and Nathan Teller. It's his first Burnley start. And up front, Jay Rodriguez, scorer on Tuesday night, of course. The Burnley bench, Bailey Peacock-Farrell, CJ Egan-Riley, return, great to see. Johan Berg Gudmundsson, Ashley Barnes, Manuel Benson,
Samuel Bastian and Darko Cherlinov, as we mentioned, signed yesterday. For the visitors, they've had a couple of problems in the week, a couple of injuries, so they've had to make some changes. Daniel Grimshaw, the former Manchester City youth in goal. Jordan Gabriel comes in at right back. Dominic Thompson at left back. Marvin Ekpeteta at centre-half, alongside the Liverpool loanee Reece Williams. Kenny Dougal will play a holding role, Australian international. Ahead of him, Josh Bowler is dangerous. Callum Connolly, Theo Coburn is on loan from Wolves. Shane Lavery, last season's top scorer, and Jerry Yates up front. Their bench, Chris Maxwell, the reserve keeper, James Husband, Gary Medine, Sonny Carey, Matty Virtue, CJ Hamilton, the Republic of Ireland international, and Jordan Thorniley. Now then, who's impressed so far, Westy, for you?
Josh Cullen, he's a good player, very tidy on the ball. Yeah. He's very similar to myself, so I think that's why I like him. And obviously they all look. The difference is that they all look like they've got pace, which is what we've been crying out for. We're dynamic now on the attack, so it's exciting times. It really is exciting.
Sides are sitting back here, though, aren't they? Is that an issue?
I think you're going to see the teams like the Luton game and the one in midweek. I think we're going to be coming across that a lot. I think these will do the same again today. That's what we expect to do.
Yeah, 5 in midfield.
So that's the thing. It's going to be a test for us to break them down, but that's the test that we want to do, and that's what takes you to the next level.
I guess that's part and parcel of football, isn't it? You'll have seen that Vincent Kompany with Man City.
And we've done it in the Premier League. We've gone and sit back off teams and try and break us down, because it's the hardest thing to do. And you get the odd one on the counter-attack, which the other night that's the only threat they had, the counter-attack. But if we keep dominating the ball like we have been doing, then the chances will come.
Now, there's been some sad news this week. Unfortunately, Lenny Johnrose has died. Former Burnley player, 3 spells with the Clarets, promoted with Burnley 1999-2000. Let's have a look back at Lenny Johnrose's career.
Mentally, I'm absolutely brilliant. Generally, because of all the support that I've had, has really lifted my spirits. So yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. We're doing all right.
And goal! Lenny Johnrose! Wonderful!
If I can't do anything about it, I'm not going to worry about it. So there's some things that are beyond my control, but like you said, trying to turn this into a positive and trying to raise awareness and raise some funds for the MNDA as well. So, it's better than sort of sitting at home and sulking every day. And I understand that that's what the road some people take, but it's just not for me. So I just want to keep busy.
Legs to watch him. He gets 2 straight away. And Little, it's still Glenn Little. He's got a time to pick his spot here. Once again, perhaps 1 too many, and a goal! Lenny Johnrose.
So yeah, only good times at Burnley, on a personal level, fantastic times, and yeah, really positive.
Johnrose sadly lost his life this week. You met Lenny. He came and did a little presentation to the players.
He did. He come in. He was brilliant. Obviously, I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was.
I think it was before COVID.
Yeah, well before COVID. But he was obviously he's a top guy. He was a good player as well. So it's such a shame, and thoughts go out to him and all his family. It's a tough time, but we'll certainly do our best today to give them the best day possible.
There's going to be a minute's applause in the 16th minute. We've done a tribute in the programme. There's a video piece before kick-off when fans get in the ground. So we're trying to pay tribute to a real Clarets legend who's been ill in recent years. I met him a little bit. He did some summarising for local radio.
Did he, yeah?
So I got to know him.
Yeah.
I'd seen him on the pitch. Got to know him. What a top guy!
Yeah,
what a super top guy.
When he come in, he was amazing. Obviously, it gives you that inspiration as well. He was never moaned about anything. He just got on with it, and he was a proper guy.
Yeah, good player as well. Fiery player.
Very good.
Midfield. You'd have liked him when he was playing. Played for Burnley, Preston, and Blackpool. Not many do that.
Rounds.
Yeah, done the rounds a little bit, but he's a Clarets legend, and all our thoughts are with his family and friends on this sad occasion. Now then, Vincent Kompany spoke to the press in the week ahead of today's game. They're coming thick and fast. Remember, Burnley play at Shrewsbury on Tuesday and away at Wigan next Saturday. But Vincent Kompany spoke to the press ahead of today's game.
I mean, we've seen it with the Watford game. Teams can change on a day, so I'm not going to get too attached to what they do, but look, in general, it's been a team that's been getting results by being compact and organised, and there's a good idea behind what they try and do on the ball as well, and that makes them dangerous to play against. But it's a home game. We're wanting to reward ourselves with the results that we've kind of missed out on for whatever reason so far, and it's something we're looking forward to.
First goal, always important, I know, but is it perhaps even more important for Burnley at the moment, given the way you play, and that it will then force the opposition to perhaps do a little bit different and not be able to sit in as much?
Yeah, I mean, I've always said it really depends. If I could write a script, I would always start it with what we've had so far, in terms of what we got so far, in terms of the opposition. Not every team is able to set a low block either, you know. So it's a myth. There's a lot of teams who are not comfortable doing that. Some teams are, and usually you spot them easily, but not everyone is Atletico Madrid either. And so it is something, but then again, if it's part of what you're used to, then you become better at it as well. And you find the gaps and you get through it. And once you've unlocked that, and it takes a little bit of time, it's never been different, but once you unlock it, you get good at unlocking it, and it stays that way. But it's difficult for other teams then to turn it around. You know, you can't go from low block to high block to high. It doesn't work that way. So we have to stay at it, and then trust that with time, you know, it's going to be our strength to play against these teams. I wouldn't have it any different.
That was Vincent Kompany speaking to the press ahead of today's game against Blackpool. It's important, isn't it, Westy? We've got, you know, a number of players to come back, and it's great to see Johan involved today. Yeah, I'm speaking to Johan in the week. He's had a tough time, bless him. It's little niggles here and there. So hopefully now with he's done a lot of work. I see him every day in the gym. Obviously being around him, being injured, and he'll bring a lot to the team with his creativeness in and around the box. So he's a massive boost for us. Yeah, he was at the top of the assists on with you, wasn't he, in the Premier League? I think I'm just popping. Did you? Yeah, I knew you'd say that. I think him and Dwight now. Yeah. I think I just beat him. But his final ball's good, isn't it? His delivery is exceptional. He's a top player. And like I said, if he can just stay injury free, he'll be a big boost for the team. Yeah, I mean. Worst part of football is injury, isn't it? You know, we're going back to the London Stadium back in April. When Burnley were doing well, it was the first game under Mike Jackson. Yep. It was going so well. We started brilliantly, and like I said, we looked like we were on top. We were playing well, and then obviously that's what happened to me. But even then, the lads were on, and I think they should have won the game as well. Yes, yeah. Maxwell missed the penalty. Yeah, unfortunately. That's all a bit of a blur for me, but. Like I said, we got a good point in the end, and at the end of the day just wasn't quite meant to be. But does it seem ages ago or just yesterday? It does for me, yeah. But it's everyone I speak to is like, it's gone quick, hasn't it? You haven't been the one in the gym every day. No, I must say I saw you a lot in the summer. You know, I was bringing one of the apprentices in who's had a stress fracture of the back, and you know he was in early, and you were in before him. Yeah, you were there, weren't you? I wanted to give myself the best chance. Obviously, start. The physio said. You start if you start off right, you'll fly through it. So like I said, I was fully on board, but I've had a few wobbles, but I'm getting there now. We're seeing footage now of you on rehab. Yeah. What did Barnsley say to you at the pitch side? I remember it brought a smile. I remember going past him. I looked at him. He going, "It's just a knock, is it, Westy?" Typical Barnsley. And Bardo was there as well. So nice. I was on the gas and air, so it's magic stuff, and obviously everyone down there they were amazing, and I can't thank them enough for what they did to get me back. And what sort of time scale have we got now? Because you look ready to play. I think I am ready to play, but the physios you've got to be careful. I've got to let the bones got to heal, all the ligaments have got to heal, but the surgeon's done an amazing job. He's a miracle man, and like I said, it's just a waiting game now, and like I said, I think they're looking at November, but... Are they? Yeah. I'm hoping to be back before then. Because this season's a little bit different, obviously, with the World Cup, isn't it? So there's like a 4-week break in November. Would you want to be starting before that break or after? Ideally, I want to be starting today, but it's... I'm looking at... the surgeon said it's a 12-month injury, like, by the time you've healed, but 6 months back playing, so... It is similar to the lad at Everton, isn't it, Gomez?
Yeah, and Harvey Elliott done something similar. But then, to be fair to Harvey, he texted me straight away as well. So
did he? Wow.
A big shout out to him. He was incredible.
Oh, good lad.
Sat there in my bed and received a text from Harvey Elliott. It's like, fair play. So, like I said, it's...
Wow.
And that just shows
things like that, people go up in your estimations.
Yeah, and like I said, I did the same when Godfrey did it at Everton.
Yes.
So as soon as he did it, I was the first one to text him.
Brilliant.
I told Dwight and the football lads, we all know what it's like being injured.
Yeah.
We're one big community. Like I said, you never want to see anyone injured.
Yeah, I've seen some of the young lads, it gets them down, doesn't it? When they're missing from the group, they're having to work separately. It's a bit of a lonely life.
And that's the hardest thing. You're stuck in a room with the physios, and sometimes you lose your head and you have to apologise to them that you're having a bad day. But no, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
No, but you're on your way back.
I'm back there now.
And you're doing a bit of running.
Nearly. I'm back. End of next week, I'm back running.
Next week, yeah.
So I've been on the Alter G, as you saw in that video, which takes your body weight. So I've just got to tick every box now to gradually hold my body weight and hope sure the ankle doesn't have a bad reaction. So I'm getting there, Birdie. I'm getting there.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, this style will suit you.
It's enjoyable. It is. It does. The games, we're dominating teams with the ball, and like I said,
you're good in possession. You're creative midfielder. It'll suit you.
It's enjoyable, obviously, watching the training. It's exciting. But it's not nice in a way because I want to be out there.
You want to be out there, absolutely.
Like I said, we're getting there.
It's step by step, isn't it?
Step by step.
And November doesn't seem too far away now, does it?
Not now. No, it did in April, but
it did. We've
come through the worst of it.
It did. Blackpool today, and we've played them obviously a number of times, local rivals. Let's have a look back now at the game in October 2011. Ross Wallace amongst the scorers. Burnley 3, Blackpool 1.
Blackpool will kick us off right to left, attacking the Jimmy Mack end, defending the end where their spectators are. It's a very good turnout from the coast, so it'll be some atmosphere. We're underway. Immediately Blackpool trying to get on the attack. Finds Stanislas. He'll get a ball in here. Junior Stanislas looking towards the near post, and that's delayed for Burnley. Fantastic ball in there. We've played 20 minutes. Great cross from Stanislas, and there was Charlie Austin. Will Matt Jinks get a good look at this? Chance for Wallace, and scores! Oh, what a free kick from Ross Wallace. Burnley are 2 up. A Lancashire derby special. Austin to collect it. Looks to take it in the box. Great work from Austin. Needs support here. Cuts it back for Bartley. He scores! His first goal for Burnley. For Marvin Bartley. It was made by Charlie Austin. Left foot finish from Marvin Bartley. Burnley are 3 up. Surely game over. This is a worry here for Burnley. Chance for Shelvey. Sloppy from Burnley, and Shelvey scored. There's no clean sheet for Burnley. Blackpool looking to finish in style here. They've got to go back, but that's the final whistle. It's finished 3-1. Austin and Wallace in the first half. Goal on 78 minutes from Marvin Bartley, made so well by Charlie Austin.
Welcome back. That was Burnley 3, Blackpool 1, October 2011. We'd take that again today, Ashley.
Take that. We would take that. I think we'll win today, though. 3-0, I've gone for.
Have you?
3-0.
Yeah. I can see Burnley.
I think we're going to turn it on today.
We're certainly due. I know you spent a bit of time with Roscoe, haven't you? He was with us on Tuesday.
I have, yeah.
Loves a free kick.
Good guy, good player. He's been keeps telling me he keeps joining in the staff games as well, so...
Yeah, he'll be good at that.
I think
he'll be good. He'll enjoy a staff game with the ball at his feet. Yeah, he's a tough character to play against, I think.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a fiery one.
He's Scottish.
Yeah, from Dundee. Took the under-18s back home in the summer. They're a little camp in Scotland.
St Andrews, didn't they?
Yeah, they did playing a bit of golf at St Andrews, which,
I bet he's had a great time.
I'm so jealous. Unbelievable.
I tried to get on it.
Did you?
She wouldn't let me go.
Charlie Austin in Australia now. Did you play with Charlie anywhere?
No. I keep seeing him flashing up a bit to the doing bits though. So.
Yeah, great here. Really good goal scorer.
He's been like that everywhere, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's a goal
sticks
scorer.
it in the net. Yeah. I mean, what did you make of Tuesday night? Went behind, which is always unfortunate for Burnley.
Yeah.
You want Burnley to score first, I think,
especially
today.
with how we play. If we score first, we'll dominate the ball, and I don't think teams will get many chances. But like I said, I think that's going to be the pattern of the games now. We're going to dominate every game. We just got the lads at the back have just got to be switched on and securing the counter attacks. And if we can secure that, then we should win the majority.
Does everybody have to be a little bit patient? perhaps the crowd, you know, we're going to play it from the back. You were laughing at me playing five-a-side the other day, and keepers now have to play football, don't they?
The keepers now are another player for us.
Sure.
The way we're playing, and the keeper's comfortable at it. Daro's very good at it. He's calm on the ball. And like I said, we're going to take risks. We're going to lose it, but
it's risk and reward, isn't it?
That's the philosophy of the manager. And like I said, if you saw the goal the other night, that's exactly what
top
we work
goal.
on.
We're going to see it in a minute.
It's exactly what we're working in training. They're the sort of goals we're going to be scoring quite a lot.
He did say in the press conference to take ugly ones as well.
Everyone takes the ugly ones.
But it just showed, didn't it, the goal? You know, Cullen to Matson across to Rodriguez. You know, that's what we're looking to do.
Yeah, and obviously Mats is a real threat down the left. I think we can utilise him more. And the other night he was on more. He
looks a player, doesn't he?
He's very good. He's a good lad as well.
He'd be a little bit disappointed, I think. Cucurella's gone to Chelsea, and it sort of blocks the path for him at Chelsea.
Yeah, he's going to get chances here though. So at least he's out playing football, and he's in the right environment.
Sure.
We'll keep him grounded, and hopefully he enjoys his time here.
Well, let's have a look back then. Tuesday night, Burnley 1, Hull City 1. Let's have a look at the highlights. Long ball here, looking for Rodriguez. Figueiredo, slips. Rodriguez to bring it into the box now. Big chance, save from Ingram. Bounces behind off Rodriguez. What a slip from the Portuguese lad. Estepina to flick on Burnley for, that was offside. Big chance here for Tufan, into the box, Tufan, and scores. Hull lead. Shot lead on the counter. Burnley were appealing for offside, and it's the Turkish international, Olfan Tufan, who has scored. Matson trying to get down that left-hand side if he can be found. Collins found him. Great ball, super ball. Matson into the box. Can he pick it across? Rodriguez! 1-1, super goal. Oh, what a good goal that was. Jay Rodriguez with the finish. What a move from back to front. That's what Burnley are about now. Here he is again. Matson looking to take men on. Gets the cross towards the back post. Can Burnley win it? It's into the side netting. Decent ball from Matson to the back post.
Yeah, you can see Brownhill there, he's making some good runs in between.
Albert Bellis running through the middle. The defender just got back at him. Still looking to help it on here. Roberts, big chance here, Vitinho. Left foot effort, comfortable save for the keeper. Roberts with the throw. Brownhill's made a move into the box. Rodriguez a touch on. Can he finish it? Side netting. Great move from the throw. Great layoff from Rodriguez. And Brownhill just couldn't get it on target. Here's Rodriguez. Cullen trying to run ahead of him. Picks out Cullen. Matson trying to get through. Cullen just bites his time. It's a decent ball. Brownhill to touch it back. Chance for Rodriguez. Stabs it into the keeper's midrib. Good from Burnley. Brownhill laid it off. Just couldn't find the decisive finish. Welcome back to Turf Moor. Ashley Westwood alongside me, just having a look at the highlights from Tuesday night. Great to see Jay back amongst the goals.
Yeah, it was a great goal as well. Like I said, we've said before, and I think it's ones Jay will score a lot more of this season.
Yes.
Getting into them areas down the side of the channels, and like I said, the cross is coming in the box, and that's where Jay's at his best. But I thought his build-up play was excellent as well the other night.
It was.
He was very good.
Football's full of ifs and buts, but you know, I've been saying if you'd have been fit, Jay'd have been fit, it may have been so much different last season.
You'd like to think so, but like I said, football is what it is. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. And like I said, it's a rebuilding process now, and one the clubs, the whole, everyone involved with the club is very excited about.
It's a different style, isn't it? Possession-based.
Yeah.
A lot of new players, a younger feel perhaps to the squad, and so far it's gone pretty well.
It's gone very well. It's just the tiny details in the box. That's what wins you the games. But like I said, if the new lads are settled in incredibly well, it's an easy dressing room to settle into. Though it's a great place to come to work. And like I said, it's the more they're with us, the more we'll excel as a team
and improve. Yeah.
It's exciting times.
Welcome to those fans joining us on Clarets Plus for audio commentary, and international fans joining us for the live video stream. I've got Ashley Westwood alongside me, and we're looking forward to Burnley against Blackpool, 3 o'clock kick-off. I'll tell you what we're having to get used to, Friday games.
There's going to be a lot of them, I think. But There's going to be a
lot.
Not
sure about Watford away on a Friday night, getting back at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, good for the players, at least. They said at least didn't have to play in the heat on the Saturday and the Sunday. So.
Yeah, true. I mean, the crowd have been excellent. I think they've taken to it, haven't they?
They always have been here. Even when things weren't going too well, they always stuck by us. But like I said, it's down to us to, as long as we give 100%, if these fans here, the good, honest people, it's a good, honest town. I've always said that, and that's what we need to buy into as well. We still need to play the nice bits of football, but we need to have that grittiness about us.
Yeah, it's a combination of the two in a way, isn't it? Maintain what we had, the determination at the back to defend the goal, and a bit of flair up front, keeping the ball better. Combination of the two, really.
And we showed that against Luton, because it wasn't easy. Luton don't come and play like...
No.
They want to come and test us, but I think we stood up to that test, and that was the one positive about that night. We were excellent that night. We stood up to the test. That was the big test of Luton being physical.
Yeah.
And we stood up to it, because that was a big question.
Because we're not quite as big as perhaps we were as a side, are we?
No, but the lads stood up to the physical test.
Absolutely.
And that was a real positive.
Absolutely. Finished the game the better side, I thought,
we should have.
Probably finished all games.
Yeah, we've come strong, which is a...
Yeah, good sign, isn't it? Really good sign. What about the Championship? I know it's a little while since either of us have seen action in the Championship. It's a tough old division.
It's relentless. Even now, now the manager said it in the meeting the other day. Now you joked about it, but now it's 6 months of Saturday, Tuesday.
Yeah,
and we've got to be ready for that. But we've got the squad to do it, and like I said, we're keeping the ball more, so we're going to wear teams down. And like I said, it's just that little detail in the end to punish teams.
Just that hint that the manager's going to have to make changes here and there just to keep people fresh.
I think he will do. He's got the squad to do it. He's talked about rotation, and like I said, us older lads he'll look after us older lads. But like I said, Corky's still got an engine. Barnsley, J-Rod. So we're still fit lads.
And we're talking about fit players, though, aren't we?
We are fit. We're ultra fit. We've always been ultra fit. And like I said, the manager's come in, Vinny's come in and implemented his style, and I think it's going to complement everyone.
I mean, playing in your 30s is entirely different to 20 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah,
the culture alone.
Yeah, it is changing. Football's changing. The physical aspect of it. I have this debate all the time with the physios and the sports science lads trying to get me in the gym, because I'm one who just likes to stay on the pitch. But now I'm injured, I've got to do that side of the gym, and it's changing. Footballers now are hopefully going to stay in longer, and
I think so.
People are getting faster and stronger, so it's good for the game.
Yeah, and
pains me to say that.
Yeah, that's your first real injury of note, isn't it?
First ever big one, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I've always played touch wood every minute. I've had little niggles, but it's different. It's hard.
But yeah, it must be. It's your life.
It's killing me. It's killing me sat here.
I'm sure it is. I mean, what do you make of Blackpool? What do you know of Blackpool?
They're good. They want to play.
Yeah,
they want to play. So it's
Bowler's a good player.
It's going to be a different test. Like I said, Bowyer's we highlighted him before in the meeting.
Did you?
The front.
Yeah.
Like I said, the front three are a threat. So we have to be wary of that. Vinny's talked to us about that. So, like I said, we've done our homework. We've respected them. And like I said, it's going to be a different test to before. Yeah, it's going to be a different test.
Jacko talked about like a dart room where all the analysis went, and you've been spending a bit of time in there, haven't you?
That was last year I've been doing a lot, and obviously Vinny knows I'm doing my badges, so there's an app that he uses, but Vinny does it all himself. He's incredible. The work he does, the behind the scenes. I
mean, we've got kids waiting at the gate to see him. And they're having to wait all hours.
Yeah.
Because the hours he works are just incredible.
Yeah, like I said, he's a workaholic, but it's the details that he's looking at, and like I said, hopefully it needs time. And
because he hasn't played at this level, does that make it harder?
No, he's not naive to this level though. He talks about he's played in England majority of his career, and he was when he brought City to the top, so it was.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised the other day. We did a little bit for the programme. City hadn't won anything before he came.
Yeah, and he was
something like 30 odd years.
So he knows what the English game's about. Yeah. It's bruising. It's different, and like I said, he's not naive to it. He's not.
He's massive for Burnley, isn't he? I mean, it was a little bit of a surprise appointment. We knew it was in the offering.
Yeah.
But to be able to attract Vincent Kompany is a major thing.
Yeah, hopefully it's good, but we mustn't forget the work the old gaffer did here.
Absolutely.
He built this club.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll never forget that.
No, he's been incredible for this club, and like I said, But then you have to move forward, and hopefully he's going to take this club to exciting times.
Yes, yeah, with the young, vibrant
and hopefully I'm part of it.
But of course you will be. Of course you will be. I think this suits you. I've said that before. This style suits you.
It's enjoyable.
You'd prefer it ahead of the anchor two as well, I think.
In the little holes.
Yes, yeah.
But
I mean, certainly Brownie's enjoying that, isn't he?
He's thriving. He's getting in some great positions. And like
he could have had.
We joke about him. He needs to score. He could score low. He needs to score low. But he's a great lad. He wants to work hard. He runs around and. Even the other day he had a chance.
He could have had 3 or 4.
I fancied him to score that the other day, but like I said, he's a great lad, and his work ethic, and technically he's got a lot. So hopefully we can.
The lad at Watford, Backman, denied him 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I went to the West Brom game as well. I went to watch West Brom Watford
on the Monday. Yeah,
I went to. I know Alex Bruce quite well, so I went to watch that, and West Brom were the better side, and he had a great game. He had a great game then. So
he was linked with United in the summer.
Yeah. So, but
he's not played much at Watford, bizarrely, and then come and did a really good job against us.
That's 2 games I've watched, and he's been incredible.
Yes.
He kept him in the game, and we had a lot of chances. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, it would have been a different result.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Blackpool won at Queen's Park Rangers on Tuesday. First win there for 50 years. I saw a little bit of that game. They were very patient. They played a bit of football. The star man was Josh Bowler.
He's very good. Yeah. We've, like I said before, we've sort of highlighted him as their danger. But it's going the other way though. Mats could have a lot of joy going the other way, but we need to be switched on with Chaz. Chaz needs to tuck round and just secure, because he went as soon as they win it. The transition is the front three come at you. So
because they'll play 3 up really once they've got the ball. Bowler, Lavery, and Yates through the middle. So there'll be a danger.
Yates is a goal scorer as well. So the lads have got to be careful. It's going to be a good game.
It's interesting that a lot of preparation goes ahead looking at the opposition, even though Burnley played Tuesday.
Yeah, but the managers, obviously him and Bella's, the way they work. Now doing my coaching side of it, I see how they work, and they're weeks in advance. It's scary what they do. So the detail is phenomenal.
The noise is building up. I've got to say, fantastic that we've sold more season tickets this year than we did last.
It's exciting times. I think we got the Premier League's tough when it's about survival. This is completely different now. We've got to go and win games.
I kept saying to people in the Premier League, you may be only going to win 10, 11, 12
if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, and there's a lot of games left there that you're either drawing or losing.
In the Championship, you can only lose 10. So it's a shift in mentality. We've got to take that on board ourselves. And the manager's got a winning mentality, so that's got to breathe through now to the players.
You talked about Sean Dyche. It is only 11 defeats in the last 99 games at this level for Burnley, which shows how well we did in those last 2 seasons under the manager Sean Dyche.
I remember the lads talk about it now. They weren't. I think it was Christmas. They turned.
That's right. They lost to Hull.
22 games unbeaten.
To Steve Bruce's side.
And
then they went 23 unbeaten.
And once you get a run going in this league, that's when the momentum kicks in.
I think so.
And we've just got to stay in and around it, and then time a run right.
You saw that with Fulham last year. Once you get in a run, you can pull away from sides, can't you?
Exactly that.
It's about scoring goals when you're on top, perhaps.
And we've got goal scorers in this team. We've got J-Rod's proven. Barnes is proven, so we're going to create chances.
Scott Twine will come and play.
Twine is a great lad as well.
33 goal involvements last year.
Incredible.
Albeit in League One, I accept, but he's a player on the up.
Technically very good. He's had a few little niggles. I think he's just adjusting to the intensity of the football, and like I said,
I saw the behind closed doors game against Rochdale, and he was excellent that day. Collecting the ball, spraying it out, getting in the middle.
He's a very intelligent footballer.
Looks a player.
He's very similar to Johan. Very similar. We've got a mix of players now. We've got the pace, we've got the little crafty players, so it's
with a lot of games to come.
And we need it.
We do. Just to recap on the team news for you. Burnley, Jay Rodriguez got the goal on Tuesday. He stays in the side. Nathan Teller coming to the side today for Samuel Bastian. So that's the one change for Burnley. Blackpool have lost Patino, and they've lost the lad from Man City, Fiorini, and so they're a little bit under strength in midfield. We're just waiting for the teams to emerge, filling up. Always got a special atmosphere at Derby, hasn't it?
You can smell it. It's building. They've brought a few as well.
Yeah, just about sold out in that away end.
It looks good. It's like
gives a bit of different noise, does it, if the away end's full?
Yeah, it's and now our fans are guys. It's great.
Yeah, it'll be a really good atmosphere.
I'm getting the chills now, Birdie. I'm ready to be back.
You're not far off. You're not far off. Just waiting for the teams to emerge. Burnley against Blackpool. First time Burnley, Blackpool, Blackburn, Preston have been in the same division since 1960-61. That is incredible. There's some derbies to come, aren't there?
Some good games.
Yeah.
Big games. Hopefully I time my run right for the Blackburn game. I'm excited.
Yeah, you'll be around for that. I'm sure you'll be around for that. Really good atmosphere here at Turf Moor. 1 or 2 fans just making their way in. And here come the teams now. Burnley against Blackpool. Burnley in claret and blue. Blackpool all tangerine. Burnley look like this. Aaron Muric in goal. Connor Roberts at right back. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Charlie Taylor in the centre. Ian Matson at left back. Josh Cullen, Jack Cork in the centre. Coutinho, Josh Brownhill, Nathan Teller behind Jay Rodriguez. So 4-2-3-1 for Burnley. On the bench, Bailey Peacock Farrell, CJ Egan Riley. Really good news that Johan Berg Gudmundsson is back in the 18. Ashley Barnes, Manuel Benson, Samuel Bastian, and the new signing, Darko Cherlinov for Blackpool. Grimshaw in goal. Gabriel will play right back. Thompson from Brentford at left back. Petita and Williams, Reece Williams in the centre. Holding role for Kenny Dougal, the Australian international. Then across right to left, Fowler, Connolly, Corbino and Lavery up front. Jerry Yates. On the bench for Blackpool, Maxwell, Husband, Medine, Carey, Virtue, Hamilton and Thornley. So those are the sides. Our referee Keith Stroud. It's Keith Stroud's first Burnley game since the win at Ewood back in 2015. A really good atmosphere, isn't it?
We do well whenever we rest, don't we?
We do tend to. Well, we won at Blackburn. That's not bad. It's 8 years since he's been here, so it tells you we've been in the Premier League, haven't we? Perhaps select 1 officials. He's the select 2. And we're almost set to get underway. Tell us about Charlie Taylor at centre-back. He played 150 games for Burnley. His first 149 were at left-back, and then in the 150th he was at centre-back.
He looks good.
He does look good.
He looks very good.
He looks really good.
He looks assured. He's never played, not really played it before, but he's...
There were a couple of games pre-season when he came, wasn't there?
He tried him at centre-back, yeah, but he's... and this system will suit him. It's still... He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You know, somewhat late in career, how do you switch position like that?
The manager's obviously seen something. He's a centre-back himself, but he's got the pace as well to get a lot of channel balls will come in the Championship, so he's got the pace to deal with it.
Yeah, he's a little bit of pace, Charlie Taylor. People don't realise that.
He's a strong lad. He's similar to when Mizo was at left back and moved into centre back.
Yes, yeah.
So hopefully he has the same career as Mizo's done.
Right, we're almost set to get underway. Just a reminder, you can catch us on the official app or website for live audio commentary. If you're watching us on YouTube, that production is about to come to an end, and you'll see us on video, full match stream in selected territories around the world. Burnley against Blackpool. It will be Blackpool to get us underway. Ashley Westwood.